Hello everyone. Shira and my name is Cindy, are here again to demonstrate to you another wonderful treatment that you can do in the privacy of your own home to help regain your health or to stay healthy. And this one's called the Russian steam bath. It has so many benefits, and especially for smokers. When you smoke a lot and you decide you want to quit and make a change in your life, when you do Russian steam baths, you will actually see when the steam bath is over, depending on how much you smoke. When you wipe the body off with a white towel, or when you're wrapped in a towel or a sheet during the steam bath, you will see the sheet changing colors because of all the nicotine coming out of your system. It's amazing. And what we usually do is we use a electric skillet, and we fill the electric skillet, we put it underneath the chair, and we plug it in around, and it should be set around 150 degrees. Around there should be fine. We also have a bucket here with 2 cloths in it, and we fill this with ice water. We put ice in there and fill it with water so it's nice and cold. In the water, before we put it underneath the seat, we put about 6 to 10 drops of eucalyptus. And so while she's steaming, she'll be smelling the eucalyptus. It's good for the sinuses. It opens up all of the bronchial tubes in the lungs, and it's very cleansing also. So with that, we are going to get started, and she's already had her peppermint put on her body. Oh, on the lower half of the body, I put 2 drops, and then I lightly brush it across both legs and on her feet. And that really, if you put too much peppermint oil on, it will definitely make her feel very cold, and she won't even be able to do the whole treatment. She'll have to get out of the treatment and warm up. That peppermint is very strong, and it really can cause a problem if you put too much on, so be very careful about that. So I usually use a plastic shower curtain, and I use these little clips from the clothesline to kind of hold everything in place. And we're going to wrap her up so that she's covered in the back too. This is going to be really a great treatment. We're making like a tent around her body so that it will hold the heat in when we start steaming. And you can take a nice little light blanket to cover with too. Excuse me. And yeah, there we go. Let's see here. Yeah, perfect. Okay. So we have the steam on, and let me let you know the benefits of this treatment. It totally detoxes your body. It releases excess water and salt. So if you have like, fluid retention or something like that, this is a very good treatment for that. It also flushes toxins that prevent cell rejuvenation. It soothes painful muscles. So if you've been out and doing some heavy work outside in the garden and you've strained a muscle, or if you went jogging and you overdid it, you can take this, and it will also really help with that. It eases the mind when you're in this treatment because you feel your body relaxing, your mind is at ease. It definitely increases circulation to the heart, lungs, arteries, and veins, and provide the cells with the nutrients that they need and oxygen. And that, when we mention the lungs, we need to talk about smoking. Sometimes people are addicted to nicotine, and this will really help them overcome that. Another thing that really helps when you have a craving for a cigarette or something like that, to just take and slice a lemon and suck on a lemon. That really takes it away quickly. And not only that, but taking some deep breaths really helps the lungs feel so much better, and it'll actually help remove that craving right away. And this will help a person to lose weight, and actually in one session of doing this at-home steam bath, you can lose 300 calories. So that's really great. One session. Okay, so it also boosts the immune system. I don't want to forget that. A little bit, you know, it'll boost the immune system. It brings the body temperature up just a little bit, and it enhances the immune system. So what we do is when we turn it on, the steam starts coming out, and she's completely under this tent, and she'll really start feeling it. And then she'll let me know when I'm starting to feel hot. And I'll also check her forehead a little bit. And if she starts feeling clammy, there's a little bit of moisture on there, then is when I start timing the treatment for about 20 minutes. And at that time also is when I can take my water, wring this out. It's really nice and cold, and I'll put one on her neck. We want to keep the brain cool. Whenever you're doing a heat treatment, you want to keep the brain cool, because if the brain gets overheated and it's not cooled off, you can get a pretty bad headache. So you really want to do that. And then the other thing is you want to put this on her head like this too. You can hold it there. She's going to get really hot, so a lot of times I'll even dab it around the ice cold like this, and then I'll lay this over the top of her head. And it needs to be changed often because you really want to keep the brain cool. So throughout the 20 minutes, another thing that I did not mention, it's just come to my mind, is she can drink water through this treatment. So I usually put a lemon in a glass of water, you know, the juice of a lemon, and I fill it up. And as she's doing this, I'll give her some lemon water also. It really helps to detox the system. She can drink as much water as she would like. There are other treatments when you're wanting to bring the body temperature up. The other one that we have is a fever bath. You don't want to give water at that time because you're bringing the body temperature up to a certain degree, which is about 102 degrees, because you're giving the body a false fever. And then you wouldn't want to give water because that'll cool the body down, and it's defeating the purpose. You're not going to get the body temperature up to where it needs to be. But with this one, we don't check the temperature. It doesn't bring the body temperature up that high. It's just the steam that is steaming out toxins, cleansing the skin, removing everything from the body that is so necessary. So you just need to really make sure you change these often, and keep the cool water coming on the head and on the neck. And sometimes I'll even leave it a little more saturated because this person is going to get so warm in here that she's going to really enjoy that cold water. But anyway, this is something that you can do in your own home. People that have high blood pressure, there should be some more caution doing anything like this with higher blood pressure. You want to make sure you know where they're at with their health. If they have a really low heart rate and things like that, it would be advised to check with your doctor first before doing that. But other than that, it's great. Thank you for watching, and we hope you'll tune in again soon.